Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs.
Now, I don't care who you are. When the state prosecutor has to use the words freak-off to describe the situation you're in, you know you fudged up. The look on the prosecutor's face says it all. You really had me use the words freak-off in front of a national audience? I catch murderers, pedophiles, terrorists, and this R. Kelly copycat is making me say freak-offs? Like Allen Iverson. I mean, listen, we're talking about freak-offs. Not a girl, not a girl, not a girl. We talking about freak-offs.
And he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
Now, the guy who's been supplying Diddy with all of these drugs is probably shitting his pants right now. This dude thought he was selling ketamine to someone who likes to put themselves in a K-hole, when really he's using it to put others in K-holes so he can fuck their A-holes. And the fact that he recorded everything is nothing new. Just wait until they find his vault where he keeps his videos. That's when the real numbers start coming out. This dude probably has VHS tapes labeled with names of each girl that's been in that house. You ever seen the movie Barbarian, where Justin Long finds that old guy's secret video stash and then he literally kills himself because no one was supposed to find out about those? Same situation here. I don't think Diddy wants anyone to know what he's been doing at his freak-offs. And also, the word freak-offs implies that there was a freak regular season. Are they on the tapes? That's not for me to find out. Or let's find out together.
As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair.
Imagine you're a girl who's had enough of these freak-offs, but as soon as you try to leave, this dude drags you back to the pits of hell? Like, what the fuck were the drugs for if he still had to physically abuse these girls to make them do what he wants? Like, we seen what he did to his ex-girlfriend, who wasn't on any drugs. Now, just imagine a girl who's pumped full of horse tranquilizer trying to fight back. Dude is literally beating up a rag doll at that point. Like one of those fake bodies UFC fighters train with. It's like, oh, you want to leave in the middle of Game 4 during the freak-offs? Here's another one. Another one. It's like, yo, what are you doing? But just to put into perspective how emotional he gets, here's how happy he gets when there's good news.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh!
Now just imagine that, but with bad news.
In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
So not only did this piece of shit drug girls and forced him to be in his freak-offs, but he used recordings of those freak-offs to blackmail girls to be in more freak-offs, or else he threatened to release the videos of the previous freak-offs they were in, basically creating a never-ending freak-off cycle he trapped these girls into. And also what's wild is that the prosecutor said that this incident happened in 2016. He didn't separate from his girlfriend until 2018, so he was having these freak-offs while he was married. He didn't put that shit on hiatus for anyone, not even the mother of his child. She's like, honey, so what is all this baby oil for? And he's like, it's for the baby? It's not for any women, if that's what you're asking. Like, if you didn't see any of the articles, when they raided Diddy's house, agents seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil. There isn't a single person on earth who needs to be in possession of that much baby oil. The fact that he even has that much should have put him on some kind of watch list. Like, hey, is this guy trying to make some new baby oil powered bomb that we've never heard of? And they're like, no, he's just using it for his freak-offs. What is a freak-off, sir? You don't want to know, Captain. No, I want to know. No, I want to know. What is this, a freak-offs? Was there a freak regular season? Who was in the freak bowl? But also, if you didn't know, he wasn't just arrested because of these freak-offs. He was also charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution transport, all of which were contributors to the freak-offs. But here's a quick timeline of the allegations made against him up until the video of him beating up his girlfriend was released. On November 16th, his ex-girlfriend sued him for multiple things, including sex trafficking. On November 23rd, 2 more sexual assault lawsuits came out. On December 6th, a 4th lawsuit was filed, and this is where Diddy is like, enough is enough. Literally. For the last couple weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and my truth. And everyone was like, okay, that's what you say so, okay. Get a load of this guy. Fast forward to March 25th of this year, and federal agents raid his mansions in LA and Miami for sex trafficking investigations. On November 17th, his lawsuit with Cassie is settled, and then on May 17th, the video of him beating up his girlfriend at the time, Cassie, was released, which forced him to make this apology video that most of you guys have seen. After this, he basically went into hiding until the recent news of his arrest. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not a man of the law, but there is no way he is getting out of this. This is literally the R. Kelly situation without minors, as of yet that we know. But there are too many people coming forward at once for him to just be like, yeah, this is just people wanting a payday. The state prosecutor has said freak-offs more times in one press conference than he has ever wanted to say. And that's because of you. You fucked up. What's hilarious is that his attorney says that he is an innocent man with nothing to hide. Tell me your attorney is just doing this for the money without telling me your attorney is just doing this for the money. When his attorney heard that they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil, he knew he was fucked. He already knew right then and there that he was fucked. But yeah, guys, until we get more information on the details of Diddy's dirty deeds, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.